Welcome back to Eternal Wrestling. I am your host, Jordan, here with my beautiful, amazing co-host, AJ.
Hello, everybody.
And in today's video, we are going to continue where we left off for part 1 of ranking every single WrestleMania in WWE history. Last video, we ended on WrestleMania 19, so we're going to do 20 through 38 right now. But before we do get into it, if you could please like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Everything does help. We are a small channel. We do appreciate all the support and love you guys have been giving us recently. It really does mean a lot. And without further ado, let's continue where we left off. WrestleMania 20.
WrestleMania 20. I think that's another S.
Oh my god.
You're starting off huge.
Ended a banger. We started with a banger.
WrestleMania 20 has two great world title matches of the triple threat between Benoit, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, and also Kurt Angle versus Eddie Guerrero. It has a really great Christian Cage and Chris Jericho match in the mid card. It started the opener with Cena and Big Show has propelled John Cena's career to what it is today. And the only bad match is Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg.
Ooh, that sounds like a stiff ass match.
Yeah, this is when they were both leaving the company, so everyone was booing them out the building. WrestleMania 21
in Hollywood.
This is another historic WrestleMania. This is where John Cena and Batista both won their world titles in both their matches. Cena beat JBL, Batista beat Triple H in the main event.
Yeah,
this has
remember that.
Probably my favorite WrestleMania match in history, Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle. This has Undertaker versus Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero in the opener. This is a really good WrestleMania.
It is.
But it also has Big Show versus Aki Bono in a sumo match where we see Big Show's bare ass.
You sound like you think that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think that's a great
thing. Alright, well, put it S if you think it's a great thing.
Starting into territory where I remember now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, I actually have input. Oh my god. So I think A. Alright.
Is that the consensus? At the top of A.
Yeah. Top of A. Very, very good. But I'd say with the potential to move up.
Yeah.
With the potential. We'll see. But definitely tippy top of A.
Ooh, WrestleMania 22. I think they went on a bit of a hot streak after 19, so it was they had banger WrestleManias. Because WrestleMania 22 I think is really underrated.
Which one is this one?
This had Cena and Triple H in the main event, which is a bit boring, but you know what, it's fine.
Listen, it's John Cena. You're selling tickets.
This had the triple threat between Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, and Randy Orton for the world title, which it was short, but you know what, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's still pretty good for what it was. This has Edge and Mick Foley in the hardcore match. This has Shawn Michaels and Mr. McMahon in a pretty fun match. Trying to think. This has a really fun Money in the Bank ladder match. Oh yeah, the Money in the Bank debuted at WrestleMania 21, and that was very good. Also had a Money in the Bank ladder match that RVD won. I don't think it's as good as 21, but
yeah,
I think it's very underrated.
Yeah.
Top of B.
I'm thinking A, and maybe we start to look to see if one gets bumped down.
Yeah, I'll go bottom A then.
A, and if it starts to get bloated, someone's getting the chopping block.
WrestleMania 23.
Oh, that's a shitload.
It is.
It's very bad.
The main event, the two world title matches are incredible. Taker, Batista, and Shawn Michaels, John Cena.
Remember both of those?
This had the Battle of the Billionaires.
Battle of the Billionaires?
Yeah, it was when Donald Trump was there.
Oh, yeah. I know that you said that. I remember exactly where I was when watching this.
Bobby Lashley and Umaga representing Trump and McMahon, respectively.
Of course. Of course.
What else happened at the show? There's a shit Kane and Great Khali match. That's shit.
How?
What do you mean, how?
Listen, if I know one thing about the Great Khali, he puts on bangers. Underwhelming. Probably C. Well, compared to its like previous ones, should I say? Like, it went on a hot streak, and then I feel like
say bottom B.
Bottom B. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking top C, but I think bottom B works too.
WrestleMania 24.
24.
This has Undertaker versus Edge in the main event, which is a very good match. This has Orton, Cena, and Triple H, and lower on the card for the WWE title, which is what it is. It's pretty solid. This has Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair in his retirement match.
Oh yeah, unquote. Guys, listen, yeah, he's done. LMAO. He's done. By the way, listen, I'm waiting for the Ric Flair Jeff Jarrett tag in AEW. That would.
Oh, I just like Jeff Jarrett.
No, I need them together.
No, but WrestleMania 24. The Money in the Bank match is solid. It's the first of 2 that CM Punk won.
Oh, he did win this one, didn't he?
What else happened at the show? JBL and Finley had a street fight of some sort, like a Belfast brawl, I think it was.
Same B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think B. Probably like middle of the pack B, maybe.
Oh yeah, and Big Show Floyd Mayweather. That was a match that happened here.
I remember that. I remember, didn't Floyd like absolutely just sock Big Show?
25. That one's hard to rank.
I don't even
because the main event sucks.
What was the main event of 25?
It's Triple H versus Randy Orton. And on paper that sounds great, but like this, it was like a 30-minute like snooze fest. The world title match is actually pretty fun. I think it's one of the most underrated. It's John Cena, Edge, and Big Show, and it actually was pretty good. This has Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy in a pretty fun Extreme Rules match. And of course, this has what's widely considered the greatest WrestleMania match of all time, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm. Is this Shawn Undertaker 1?
Yes. So, this also has that awful women's battle royal that a man in drag won.
Oh, is it
Santina?
No, yeah, Santina. Yeah, I do remember that.
That's shit. That kind of brings it down. I'd say top of C.
Ooh, top of C. Sheesh.
Top of C. Yeah.
It's rough. You might be right. That is really bad. That is really bad.
Jeff and Matt's good. Of course, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels is great. But like the main event and that battle royal just really drag it down.
Look at the symmetry of this fucking. Look at that.
WrestleMania 26. That's the second Shawn Michaels Undertaker match. People argue which one's better. I don't really know. They're about the same to me. It depends on how I'm feeling that.
Yeah, I think
day.
I think the second one for me personally. Better.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you because like I go back and forth on them as well.
I think the second for me is personally better. Yeah, little ass me was bawling my eyes out. I was devastated.
This has John Cena, Batista in a solid match. Jericho Edge is pretty good. Punk and Mysterio is pretty good. There's this is like probably the worst of the Money in the Bank matches that they had at Mania, but it's still like pretty good because it's a Money in the Bank match. This has a really shitty opening tag match between Big Show and The Miz versus John Morrison and R-Truth, which sucks. It's like 3 minutes, and yeah, it's not very good. But other than that, there's not really like a terrible match on the show. There is like a 10 women match, like tag match that kind of blows.
Yeah. Maybe everything in B again. I think B is fine. I think
B is fine. There's enough good to it's not
nothing
like
crazy, but obviously, Undertaker Shawn is crazy, but like other than that,
WrestleMania 27 put that shit in F right the second.
Whoa. Which one was this one?
This is Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler.
Oh yes, yeah.
When the main event of Raw main evented WrestleMania between John Cena and The Miz, and it ended in a double count out. The Miz got concussed, and it's basically set up the main event of next year's Mania. There's one good match, Undertaker versus Triple H, but I don't think it's enough to save this Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
There's also a decent match between Orton and Punk, but again, not enough to save 40 minutes of Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler, however long it was. So
that's wild, by the way.
yeah.
Listen, but Michael Cole's attire was spectacular. I will say that was gorgeous.
Oh my, WrestleMania 28. So I might be a little biased on this one because my 9-year-old little me went to this WrestleMania.
Oh my
god! I
god!
was in the nosebleeds.
Hey man, you got to see Flo Rida.
Hey, and Machine Gun Kelly.
The speakers still work up there, okay?
Yeah. It was still a fun time. I was little at the time, so. This has Undertaker versus Triple H in the Hell in a Cell, which is phenomenal. Jericho and Punk is for the WWE titles good. Of course, John Cena and The Rock is also very good. It's the iconic match to like the biggest stars of their respective eras.
Who won this one? I forgot. I can't remember.
The Rock won.
The Rock won this one. Okay, I was pissed.
But
this is actually the point where I think I started to not watch wrestling anymore. I think this is the turning point.
This is when I didn't really like John Cena at the time and loved CM Punk. So yeah, I'm a little biased toward this match. This does have Sheamus beating Bryan Danielson in 18 seconds. I mean, it does kickstart like rise of Bryan Danielson to WrestleMania 30, but like other than that, it's very shit booking decision. But
I said you can't have the rise of the fall.
Yeah, there's a solid Kane and Randy Orton match. I'm biased to this one. I'd say A.
Yeah, I'm thinking A as well for this, but I think if we put it in A, something has to get moved down. I don't care for WrestleMania 3. I'll be honest with you. Refresh me. Which one is that one again?
That's Hogan, Andre, and Savage Steamboat. WrestleMania 29. This has 2 good matches. It has Taker Punk, and it has Lesnar Triple H. The main event between Cena and The Rock is not as good as the match they had previous year.
But Cena won that one.
Yeah, but like it sucked.
But John Cena won.
Well, it didn't suck, but like it was not as good. There's nothing really else notable that happens at WrestleMania 29. Like there's a Shield. It was like the Shield, Randy Orton, Sheamus, Big Show, like in a trios match, which I mean it's what it is. It's whatever. It's like a match that would happen on like SmackDown at the time. There's Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger for the world title, which is weird. And,
yeah, this sounds like a CS WrestleMania to me.
Yeah, There's two solid matches, but other than that, kind of whatever.
Right.
So WrestleMania 30, this was the main event that Daniel Bryan won the world titles. At the end, it was a very good match.
Yeah, it was. I actually watched that recently.
Big moment in WrestleMania history.
Mm-hmm.
This the opener between Danielson and Triple H is another great match. One of the best openers. And
Triple H's entrance was sick too.
Oh yeah, with the red robe and shit.
Yeah, he looked very, very.
The ladies
sexy
next to him were Mercedes Moné, Charlotte, and Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about.
This also has the streak ending between Brock and Taker.
Yeah, this really is an iconic WrestleMania.
I mean, the match sucks, but it's still an iconic moment.
Kayfabe.
Cesaro won the first Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. That was a big moment. This also has Bray versus Cena, which Bray lost, which isn't very good, but the match is still pretty solid.
Insert plug for our has the WWE ruined Bray Wyatt video. Insert plug.
And the answer's still yes, by the way. But
yes, definitely. Yeah, I think A. Even I think even in a kayfabe sense, I think this WrestleMania is just very iconic. Obviously, the Brock and Undertaker, as you stated, wasn't a very good match, but it served its purpose, which is to push Brock to the fucking stratosphere and
become the final boss of WWE.
Exactly. So it's pretty iconic. I think A.
WrestleMania 31. To me, this is the last great WrestleMania.
This is the Seth Rollins one, ain't it?
Yes. the main event. That main event's incredible between Brock, Roman, and later Seth when he cashes in. Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins is another great match. Cena, Miro, or Rusev.
Yes.
Is another great match.
Ooh.
Undertaker Bray is fine for what it is. Sting Triple H, even though the wrong person won, that's still a very great match. There's a very, very, very good Intercontinental title ladder match that Bryan Danielson wins. I'm sorry, I'd rather just say his Bryan Danielson. That's what I'm used to. But yeah, I think this is S.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I think alone the High Heel of the Century just puts it at S. That's just an iconic moment. I think will last forever in everyone's mind. So I think S as well.
Yeah,
I think this has the moments, but also the great wrestling.
Yeah.
So it's like I think it's a perfect balance of both. Yeah, S tier.
Like I said, that was the last great WrestleMania to me.
Yeah,
so.
Probably. Yeah, definitely.
And then it was like All Out 2021. That was like that and this WrestleMania. Yeah. It was like some of the best times of my wrestling watching days. WrestleMania 32, however, is a different story.
I don't even recognize the logo. Like I don't even recognize the logo at all.
This is the one that was main evented by Roman Reigns versus Triple H, and it's genuinely one of the worst matches I've ever seen in my life. It is so shit. It is so bad. Oh man, it's like 30 minutes of just get to the fucking point. We all know what's gonna happen. Everyone hated Roman Reigns at this point, and there was like no Seth to save the main event. There was nothing to save the main event, and it was so bad. I can't even put into words. There was the Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and Shane McMahon. It's fine. Really, the only thing that everyone remembers is the elbow drop from the top of the cage, and that was cool. The triple threat women's match between Charlotte, Mercedes, and Becky is very good. Probably the best women's match in Mania history, other than Sasha Bianca. There's a very good Intercontinental title ladder match that Zack Ryder wins, or Matt Cardona wins. There's a very, very underwhelming Brock and Moxley match, or Dean Ambrose match. Yeah, that isn't very good.
What are you thinking, like D or C? Yeah,
I'm thinking D.
D. Yeah,
it's not as
D in a minute,
because that ladder match is very good and that women's match is very good, and those are the only two things that save it.
What's going on outside? You're like screaming.
They're mad that WrestleMania 32 is as bad as
they've come the rioters.
WrestleMania 33. I'd go C. C. This
like I remember.
Undertaker Roman, and it was very slow.
We're officially in the dog days, and we've been in the dog days of Undertaker, but now we're like in the dog days.
Yeah, this is very slow. Brock Goldberg had a better match than they had at WrestleMania 20 because they played to Goldberg's strengths, quote unquote,
which is 2 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that one was 5 minutes. It's actually pretty exciting, but anyway.
5 minutes. Record.
Styles Shane is pretty good. The Hardy Boys returned at this Mania, which is pretty good. Very good. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho had a pretty good match. That should have been the main event for the Universal title, but it wasn't. It was for the US title, because we can't have nice things.
US title.
What else happened at that show? I'm trying to remember.
The reason why it's C, you can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so forgettable. It didn't happen. It's not like it happened long ago. 34. It's not as bad as 32.
Not as bad as 32, but is it better than 33?
I don't think so. I think they're at the same, 33 and 34.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like 32, 33, and 34, I feel like that part is just like, cares. It's like, who cares? Like, literally, it's like, what does that do? What does it do for you?
Brock Roman, that's like one of their worst matches.
Is this the one where he like throws the Universal title in the back?
Yeah, that's the one.
this one.
Styles and Nakamura is very underwhelming. There's a solid opener between Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, and The Miz for the Intercontinental title. And it's just so fucking long. The whole show it's like 5 hours. Like, why? Stop. I mean, 32, 33, and 34, they're all long, but like...
we're thinking back of C, top of D?
Top of D.
I'm cool with top of D.
Yeah, top of D.
Alright, 35.
Okay, so the opener between Seth and Brock is very good. The Kofi Danielson match is very good. Big moments for both of them. This had the first women's main event between Rousey, Flair, and Becky. Batista, Triple H. That was both their last WrestleMania matches. And it was like fine. Yeah. There's a segment with John Cena and Elias. He comes out as the Doctor of Thugonomics. That's very silly. This also has Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin.
That's very good. Listen, that's putting over Baron Corbin. Putting him over.
They should have just... John Cena was at this show. Why did they just do that? Oh my god.
It's Elias.
So annoying.
Who would John Cena rather work? Kurt Angle or old ass Kurt Angle or young prime Elias?
You're making me angry. I'd say top of C, because like the moments with Becky, Kofi, and Seth winning their respective world titles are very good, and the Batista Triple H match is solid enough. We're in Tampa for 2 years straight. 36. I think this one sucks.
Oh no! Is this the Thunderdome one, or is that the next one?
There isn't a Thunderdome Mania. This was an empty arena Mania.
Oh,
and that's why it sucks.
That's even better.
I mean, yeah. Due to the circumstances of the world, they couldn't really have a grand show. Which, I mean, you could kind of give it a pass, but like the quality of the matches are just not very there. Like
should have just not happened.
Yeah, it should. That 37 is a better show, very much better show, and we'll get to it. But
yeah, definitely.
The Boneyard match and the Firefly Funhouse match are very good. That's what carries these shows. The 2 world title matches are about the same. It's just finisher spamming, and it sucks.
It's just a 2K game.
Danielson and Sami Zayn had a match for the Intercontinental title, which sounds good on paper, but it was just 10 minutes of Sami Zayn running away from Bryan.
Oh yeah,
and
El Generico, baby.
Owens and Rollins had a solid match, but it got restarted. There's a very boring Edge and Randy Orton last man standing match.
Like D?
Like D.
Do like mid D.
Yeah, it's definitely better than 32.
Fuck me at 32. You know what? Fuck you, 32. Get your ass down there.
Honestly, put that at the top of F. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That looks better.
It's 37, right?
37. This one is just basically 36, but better.
Yeah.
Like, much better.
Which makes sense. I think it does make sense. I think if they just didn't do 36 and then just made WrestleMania 37 WrestleMania 36 instead,
that would have been great.
It would have been great.
There are a lot of great matches on here. The 2 main events, Bianca and Mercedes, and Roman, Edge, and Danielson are both great, both phenomenal matches. There's a great Owens and Sami Zayn match, which is basically like a showcase of like their long feud from like Ring of Honor and like NXT and stuff.
Isn't Bad Bunny here too?
Yeah.
And Logan Paul?
It has Bad Bunny. Yeah, Logan Paul's there. He's for the Owens and Zayn match. Bad Bunny and had the match with Damian Priest against The Miz and John Morrison. Did I say Claudio Rollins already?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that match is very good. Lashley McIntyre, solid. Yeah, just a solid.
Yeah, I think a good bounce back pay-per-view.
Yeah, I'd say
around top of B.
Yeah, because it also has The Fiend versus Randy Orton, which is again, a match so bad it got him fucking fired. So,
All right.
and lastly,
and the most recent
38.
WrestleMania, 38.
Top of C.
Yeah, I agree.
Top of C.
The highlights: what? Cody, Seth,
Seth,
Bianca, Becky,
Sami Zayn, Johnny Knoxville.
Hell yeah.
What else happened at the show? Stone
Roman
Cold.
Brock.
Roman Brock sucks. Yeah.
I feel like for
Stone Cold returns.
for WrestleMania 38, I think the highs are pretty high. Like Seth and Cody was very good.
And the lows
Bianca,
are
Becky
very
are very
low.
good. Yeah, the lows are very, very low. Like Roman
Like,
Brock was fucking snooze fest. Again,
Brawling
finisher's
Brutes. Brawling Brutes New Day was
the
horrible.
worst card in the pay-per-view, or the worst match on the card.
Drew McIntyre, Happy Corbin is awful.
Omos Bobby. It's like,
Omos Bobby.
God,
Oh my
dude.
Yeah.
It's like it has for every good match, there's like 2 bad matches.
Yeah, I'd say
And-
top of C.
Yeah, top of C. That was also Miz Logan Paul, right? Versus
which actually
yeah,
solid.
which is good. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, there's good and then there's bad, which
Yeah,
sucks.
and
and then
there's
Kevin
also,
and Steve, Stone Cold Steve Austin was better than expected.
yeah. So yeah, top of C is good.
Top of C. I think that was a transitional period. Obviously, Vince was still there, but I think that was like the point where you could really see like the potential this roster has, but then it kept being dragged down by fucking Vince.
Let's look at this over. What do you think?
Okay, we have 4 S tiers, which is good. I think 4 S tiers puts the elite up there. A, I think, is good. I think it's pretty solid. We distributed it really well, as you can see. Like, it's a pretty fucking even slope almost.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm good with it if you are.
That was it, man.
Well, there's our list. Mostly AJ's list, but you know, we are a
Some
team.
input.
We are a team. We are a team. Okay.
This is a team effort. Yes. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We're trying to get this thing rolling. I'm sorry if we're inconsistent, but we have like things to do, like school and work and stuff.
Schedules have been lining up. We got lucky today. Actually, I got out of work early so we can record it. So thank God.
Hell yeah. But yeah, we just expect more videos soon, and we'll try to, be as consistent as we can. Thank you for watching, of course, and have a blessed day.
Bye bye.